Welcome to Get Creative. I'm Shelley Hall, and this is your creative news for the week of January 14th, 2008, brought to you by CreativePro.com. This week's edition is sponsored by the Art Institute of Pittsburgh, the leader in online creative arts education. So, what is workflow automation? Well, I wanted to provide you with a technically correct and definitive answer to that question. First of all, workflow is an often word used that doesn't actually mean anything to a lot of people. So just think of workflow as a consistent series of steps used to complete project or task. And automating those steps saves time, money, and generally takes away associated headaches. Windows users can now try Skylight, an automation utility that lets you launch applications, find files, execute actions, all with just a few keystrokes. Skylight is free and can be downloaded at www.candylabs.com/Skylight. So the annual Consumer Electronics Show, CES, wrapped up last week in Las Vegas. The announcement included lots of new and affordable digital cameras. For all the latest info and reviews on the new model, tinyurl.com/2dbqye. There is a new page layout application that's about to make its industry debut. How exciting. iStudio Publisher from the folks at C4. I looked at iStudio at Graph Expo last fall and was very impressed with the ease of use and the application's ability to open InDesign, QuarkXPress, Microsoft Publisher, PDF, Word, and various other documents and maintain the file's layout, attributes, links, etc., etc., style sheets, all that great stuff. Marksware has partnered with C4 to develop this application with all the tools that we find in Marksware products such as Flight Check and Q2ID. For more information on iStudio, go to c4.net. Okay, so my top 5 websites of the week. I found a very useful site with expert ideas and tutorials about graphic design, web design, page layout, business, marketing, gosh, and so much more. I could launch my own business going to this site. And this is from designer and author Chuck Green. The site also has a store with lots of great tools such as books, DVDs, fonts, and clip art for your design business. Get your fill of great ideas at ideabook.com. Type Tester. Kind of sounds like what it's for. It's to test your type. It's an online application for comparison of on-screen font previews. The application's primary role is to make a web designer's life so much easier. The application reads the fonts that are already loaded in your OS and updates the available type previews as you load new fonts. So if you want to see what a certain typeface will look like online in your web design, preview your fonts at typetester.maratz.com. Here's a cool one. If you are looking for a symbol that represents a word or a phrase, similar to the way ancient Egyptian writing uses more than 2,000 hieroglyphic characters, then Symbols.com is a site for you to get familiar with. Symbols.com contains more than 1,600 articles, about 2,500 Western signs, arranged into 54 groups. Did you get all those numbers? According to their graphic characteristics, and is searchable by word or symmetry and elements. So if you want to find a symbol that represents a statement that you're trying to make, then www.symbols.com is definitely the site for you. So here's a site that I found that I have actually been using. I recently ran across Buzzword.com. Buzzword makes it easy for you to create a document from any computer on the web, share it with colleagues, and review and revise it as a team. Buzzword works on any PC or Mac that is connected to the internet and running Adobe's Flash Player. Buzzword offers a clean and easy to use interface and has many of the same features that are available to you in Google Docs. Buzzword is definitely more of a designer type application, kind of fun interface, whereas Google Docs, which has a very similar goal, feels more like a business application. Buzzword is free to use and can be found at buzzword.com. My last website of the week is our very own, creativepro.com, and there's a very good reason for this. I am here in San Francisco covering, or I will be this afternoon, covering all the events at the 2008 Macworld Conference and Expo. I will be bringing you my first report from San Francisco today, January 14th. It'll be available tomorrow morning on the front page of creativepro.com. So be sure to check back every single day this week for your up-to-the-minute Get Creative coverage of all that's happening at the 2008 Macworld Conference and Expo in San Francisco. How exciting. So that's all the creative news I have for the week of January 14th. Already 2 weeks into the new year, 2008. Special thanks to this week's sponsor, the Art Institute of Pittsburgh, the leader in online creative arts education. Be sure to check out all of our Get Creative videos at creativepro.com. This is Shelley Hall with Get Creative. I'll see you tomorrow. Come back to the website. Take care.